Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. You can see we are where we kind of left off. I've jumped us onto another ship and we're pulling into our sawmill location. You might see that I've also moved up on the left hand side a little bit. It came to my attention that I was covering some of the statistics down there, so I've just shifted that up a little bit. On the right hand side I've stayed down at the bottom. The only thing interesting over there is all of our time controls, and I think I would prefer them, like they're not important enough to be hidden. If I need to draw attention to them, then I'll say it. But on the left hand side, like, it has our money, it has other stuff, so I'll move up a little bit further there. We're not going to stay on the ship until it gets in there because it's super slow. But this is our boy here, bringing in some logs. Everything is the same as we left it off last time. We've got tools here waiting to get picked up. This guy's waiting for planks that our sawmill is delivering. And up here, we're still producing tools. We've got a fair few on the dock now. This guy's bringing in a full load of planks to supply our tool factory. Now, some things that we'd noted last time, we're still not taking full loads of tools back. And down in Hobart, we had started a little passenger route down here, just going around the city. But we can still see that there's like 50 cars leaving it. If we come back over to this next junction over here, we can see that they're kind of split evenly, going both ways. Now, because of that, if we come down here to Gawler, we can see they want goods and construction materials. And over here at Launceston, they want machines and tools. And we conveniently already have a tool facility right here. So what we're going to do to get additional demand here, which will force this to level up again, which will force everything on our logging line to level up again, we're going to start supplying Launceston with tools. We're also going to put a bus route in around Launceston, and then a bus route connecting Launceston down here to Hobart. It's funny, both of them are in Tasmania in Australia, and they're like that kind of distance apart. I don't even know if that kind of distance makes sense, but they're definitely drivable within a couple of hours from each other. Okay, let's just upgrade this bit of road out here. And out on our main road out here, let's make it a big honkin' boy with a bus lane. This next bit, also a big honkin' boy with a bus lane. So that will get us into Launceston. We do need a depot out here to pick up our goods, so let's put that in. Now let's think. It also needs machines. Machines are produced over there, so we're never going to be bringing machines in by boat. So one depot, like one pickup spot, will be fine. Let's make it a little bit bigger, and let's line it up here. Let's see what it's going to do to the ground. It is going to do a few weird things. So before we put it in there, let's smooth this out a little bit here. So we want to flatten this side, flatten this side. Like that. Now we'll put our depot in. We will configure it to have our entrances and exits that we want. You there, you on that side. We'll put in our little streets to turn on and turn off. Where are you? Too much slope. So that is a bit steep there. So let's just, whoops, we took out a tree as well. Let's just redo those bits of road. And we'll flatten here again as well. So flatten over this way. I want my road, we want our country road to come, no bus lane, to come along there. Now we'll put our little one-way street in. And then we want to connect our country road back to down there. Yes. So we can see we've got pretty steep corners here and a few weird things happening here. So let's smooth them all out. On that side, there we go. It's looking a bit nicer. Excellent. That's our pickup spot, connected both to the port in case we ever did need it, and the factory. Click here and we see it connected to there as well. Now in Launceston, where do they want their tools? They want tools on this side of town. And we're currently going to be driving, like the main road is in through here. That's not going to go well. Like, it's going to make these people super angry. So let's see if we can upgrade this street first. 3 removed. 6 removed. Man, they're so expensive. We can upgrade this bit though. And on this side out here, we're just gonna put in a new road. But we don't want the traffic lights at any of those junctions. We'll just trash that so that the city will do something else there. Did it put traffic lights over here? It did. No traffic lights, please. Okay, so that will give them a nice route to down there. We do need a truck stop down there though. Buildings, truck stop. Now let's put it somewhere in the middle. Maybe there. Seems okay. And this is our Launceston tools line. Launceston tools. We'll pick a bluey type color for it, going from our truck stop to our drop-off point. Now we can see that they're coming back that way. And I don't want that, because that's like going through our residential area. We want them to come back down this road. So to force them to do that, I'm gonna put a waypoint like here. And on this line, manage line, after Moffat Court, we want them to go there. So that will force them to turn around there. It will make traffic a bit worse in that street, but for the time being, I think that's probably a better option. Now we need a truck depot over here. Let's just put it outside of town for now. On a little side. Maybe we can just put it on a side street here. Okay, let's put a little country road here. And put the depot on there. I can't get it to smoosh in right. Oh, we'll move it back a little bit. We'll put the building first and then build the road. There we go. Oh, because the ground isn't very flat there. Let's smooth it out a bit. That's better. Okay, so let's get a truck on that line. Now we've got these guys are no good. Let's go for this next guy. Let's buy one, paint him that bluey color, put him on our tool line. Now it will take a minute for this to work out that it has to send to Launceston. There we go. But it will push the demand up here in a minute, and we've already started getting tools out on the platform. We forgot to configure the line. When we're picking up tools, we're on a full load, and we'll wait quite a while for it, since it is a bit of a drive into town. And it's not a very straight drive. We might fix that. I just paused it. Let's leave that junction and we'll get rid of all these middle bits. So there. You want a bus lane. You can curve if you want. We got a nice straight road through there. Now we'll press play again. So this guy is taking tools. So in the initial term, it will actually hurt this ship a little bit because it won't be putting all of the tools on that line. But with 75 that it wants, and we're only sending 17, this will eventually get up to the limit so that we level it up again. And leveling this up again, so production goes to 400, we'll push production of our planks up as well, which will mean that our logs down here probably not going to level up again. They might. We'll have to wait and see. But look, this guy's like it's taken a while to pull out. So no more tools coming in, and that's nearly a full platform there. Where's our next ship of tools? So we don't have another ship of tools coming, it seems. We've got two going north. So we don't have any tools. Oh, that was a bit hand spasm. Any tools arriving for a while, so that's okay that that's nearly full. A couple of trucks will bring them in quite nicely. Now, what we were doing, we had Launceston start receiving tools, so yeah, it's just got up enough that now this is going to level up and start producing even more tools. But we want to get a little bus route going around Launceston. Now looking at the map, we've got Toowoomba up there, so if we ever put trains in, it will probably be on this right hand side of the city. So let's build our bus depot out here. Bus tram station. We want 2 platforms because there'll be our Launceston route and our intercity route. Before we do that, let's just upgrade this bit of road. Upgrade, yes. Why is it getting rid of those buildings? I don't want to get rid of those buildings. It seems like regardless of what I do, it's going to remove a building. Oh well. And then we want a big road for out of town. But why is it upgrading in there as well? I don't want that. Just, oops. Should have paused that first. Let's upgrade that section of road, and then we'll just redraw this bit back in. It got unhappy because we broke one of its main connections between cities. So looking here, it's looking a bit messy, but we'll be able to come and adjust that afterwards. Got an exit, got an entry. Now these on this one, we'll use one-way roads. Like like so, and out of here like so. Got no traffic lights anywhere to be seen here. Look at this, traffic lights in the middle of nowhere. That's our bus route, or one of our bus stops. Now we need to get our bus route going in here. Oh, we didn't make this look a bit nicer. Yeah, because this was all like ugly and not level. There we go. That's a bit better. Bit of a drop in, but that's okay. Now, going up this hill here, let's connect it into that road over there. No bus route. And not one way. I'm very good at clicking one way accidentally. Okay, so we'll put a road through there. And then on this side, maybe over here, we put a road across here. Just extend that a little bit. And then we'll put a road across there. Now with our bus stops, we've got our out of town bus stop. Not compatible. Why can't I put a bus stop on that bit of street? What are you talking about, game? That's super weird. Maybe because of the waypoint there? Oh, we'll just move this one closer down this end of the street. So up there, he services like this corner. We'll need one over here for this corner. Then, how far did he go? I think we're gonna put one down here. And then we'll put one over on this side. And this will be our bus line, Launceston buses. Let's colour them again green, public transport. We're going to go in a clockwise loop around the city, or anti-clockwise loop around the city. And it looks like it put that the way we wanted, down that road, looping out this way, looping out and around there, down that way and around here. Awesome. Now let's get a couple of buses on that line. I'm gonna put the slow boys again because they're around the city. Light green. Launceston buses. Now how's our bus route going over here? It's losing money, but not too much. You don't have a lot of people on it, but on the route it's taking, it's certainly overtaking our private transport, except for this main road out. Like we haven't got it yet. That's what we've got to do now. That's what we've started doing. Now out here we don't need the really big road yet. We're just going to take the intermediate road with a bus lane. So you go there. We want this guy upgraded. It won't let us do that. We want that bit upgraded. We've already upgraded the other side, so that's okay. But it won't let us upgrade the bridge because of these junctions nearby. So we'll need to just pause, delete these roads, do the upgrade, and then draw the roads back in. He there, and he there, and then remove the traffic lights that it puts in the middle of the countryside. So that's a nice, fairly wide road going the whole way from Hobart all the way up to Launceston. Now we can press play again. Our bus depot down here. Just a moment. Pardon me. Our bus depot down here, we'd only put one platform on there. For our intercity line, we will need a second one. Now, this will be our bus line, Hobart to Launceston buses. It will go a dark green, going from Hobart all the way to Launceston. Let's make sure it's done the right thing. It hasn't. So in Launceston, it's put it in the other platform. We want the outside one. And over here, we want to wait a little bit. Not too long, but a little bit. We also want to wait in Hobart for a little bit. Maybe 60 seconds is too long at the moment. Let's just say 30 seconds. Especially while we don't have a lot of people potentially going that way. And over here, it did the right thing. It put it in the outside line. Cool. So let's put some buses on that line. We're gonna take the other one now because it's slightly faster with a slightly higher capacity. Let's put 4 on there, maybe to start. Because it is a long trip. Dark green on our Hobart Launceston buses. And we'll let them go. So we've still got a lot of tools there. These trucks aren't managing. It says we're losing tools. So that means on here we need a third truck. We don't want to be losing tools. But up here now, this is leveled up. Launceston truck line, we've got a lot waiting here. So let's put another vehicle on there, just to help it move them. We've still got a lot on our dock. How are our planks going? It's in the process of leveling up. Shipment 300. This only went up to 300. That's okay. It was enough for this to do what it needs to do to level up, which will mean it will start producing even more planks. And if this starts producing even more planks, we may see our forest level up. Okay, so he went up to 600. Shipment. Okay, so he's now requiring more logs. So this is seeing our log factory go up. Not worth another ship immediately, but probably soon. We'll need to put another one on there. If we look at all of our lines, they're all doing really well. Our short tool lines at the end, Launceston not doing great, but we just started it. Hobart not doing great, but we knew that. It's just the finishing portion of this long delivery. Our 2 boat lines doing awesome. Our bus lines, not the greatest, but what can we expect? They're just getting going. So this weight here will let them split up a little bit, and hopefully, yep, so they're all not blocking our local bus route, but adding that intercity route will hopefully mean that we pick up a little bit more traffic around the city, and then we pick up some intercity passenger traffic. How are we going over here? They got 2 passengers. Not too bad. Well, it's not great, but it's better than it could be. There could be no passengers. So you're 60. So that's the capacity of the platform here. And in town they want 84. So that means it's going to keep trying to put more out onto the platform. And our trucks just can't keep up. So let's put another 2 trucks on there. Just to try and get all those gears in. You can see it has had an effect on our tools heading to Hobart. Only 126 now. But that's okay. That's what it's expecting to get shipped. Now we're going here with logs, so we've still got plenty of logs. Our platforms aren't full yet. And down here, this seems okay. This is still not great. Let's put another truck down here. Maybe this journey is just like it's like the other one, sufficiently far that it needs more vehicles. Looks like they're doing okay. Our Launceston line, it's doing reasonably well now. Maybe we just looked at a bad time before. But our bus lines are like they're money losers. They're probably always going to be money losers. That's okay. We're just trying to get people out of their cars. Like this guy, Miller Walker. Not in your car, we want you on our public transport. It's both better for the environment and we make money out of it. We've got a few people waiting here now. Let's just increase the service of our buses around our 2 cities. That will hopefully attract more people to our lines. Hopefully. Now, so that's our passenger route done between the cities. We just gotta hope that they start getting on our buses. I mean, see, we've already got a couple more people waiting up here. That's excellent. How many people are in Launceston? 400. It's not too bad. Hobart has 500. Wow. It does want fuel though. The issue with fuel is that it's going to be a big infrastructure spend. Because we have to get our oil from here to here. And then, well, our crude from here to here. Oil back to here, and then fuel into the city. And the best way to do this is probably going to be a train line because of the capacity that it will eventually need. If we were to look the other way, we can see steel here. Now our timber, we could send some over to this machine factory over here. And we would do that because this steel mill produces steel and that uses it. So we could like bring iron down, bring coal up, get steel over, get timber over, and then bring machines back for Launceston. So that could work. That's relatively small, but there is a lot of moving parts there, and this does use a lot of materials, so we'd probably have a lot of trucks if we were doing that. I am thinking though of getting our stone construction materials Gawler going. So that will get us a third town that we're growing. With the third town growing, so it was also the other city that people were driving to. Possibly just driving through, because there's no direct route down to Wagga. But getting it growing will be another good thing. So I think that's what we're going to do next. And just looking here, so we've got oil there, and that needs steel. I think we still need to use trucks for it. Like, that's a long journey, but I think trucks are the solution. Just a lot of trucks going back and forward along there. Because, I mean, we could put in a little short train line. Like, just pop over to there. I'm concerned about it getting in the way though, when we need to bring oil in. Yeah, I'm concerned about a little train line through here getting in the way. So maybe what we'll do is plan in advance for that. So over here, yeah, let's actually do this by rail. So our stone to construction materials we'll do by rail, and this oil here we're probably going to be bringing in by rail as well. So in here, maybe before we do that, let's just pause it, put down a train depot, and see how much it's going to cost us to buy a vehicle. So what do we have? We've got one diesel, 100 kilometers an hour. It's not too bad. Nothing electric. What about on steam? How much did it cost to run a year? 700,000 to run a year. So we're comparing these to 700,000 a year. That has 104 tractive effort, 285. Which guy was it? I can't remember. This green guy. Similar running costs, slightly higher top speed, cheaper, similar tractive effort, lower. And these two, he's not too bad, 140. But if we look at our cargo, we are hauling stone, and stone none of those are stone. Stone is a gondola, which is limited to 120,000. 120 kilometers an hour. So this train went 100. This guy was 115. And this guy also 115. A lot less powerful though. Let's just see. Like, we're just trying things at the moment. So we can get not much capacity on this boy. If we were to go for the diesel engine, we could get a little bit more. Oops, not tank cars. So possibly 108. That's 12 million to buy that. I don't think we can afford... Let's press play again. I don't think we can afford that yet. Like, we could afford the track and the depot, but not the engine to put on it. Maybe we just have to bite the bullet, because it will make us reasonable money, because it'll get through, because they're much quicker than trucks. Let's just bite the bullet and do it. At this end, we want a terminal, a one platform, no catenary. Now let's line it up the direction we want to go. It's kind of that direction, I think. Yep, that's the direction we want to go. Let's put it here. Let's fix up the streets nearby. And we'll make sure they're connected. Now out of there, we're going to want to come across to over here. Now this guy, we want a through cargo platform. That's still pointing that direction. But we're gonna do, like, make some modifications to this guy. Let's put a little road there. Let's connect these up for just stylistic. So it looks like there's things they're able to do a loop. And at this end, what do we want over here? Probably another terminal here. Wait, no, we've got steel that's gonna come in. See, I like to play this rather than like everything gets its own two tracks. In real life, you wouldn't just buy new tracks for everything. Just make sure all of our buses are still losing money, but we've got some going in between cities now. Not many, but a couple. And that will hopefully continue to grow. As we zoom in here, well, hopefully we'll get more people onto our buses and off of our public transport, out of their cars. Yeah, so I think, where were we working? Down here. I think we're gonna also, like, our steel will come through here as well. But I don't think it will come from this direction. It will come more in this way. Then we'll have some convoluted mess of track in the middle here. It may even come around this other way. So I think based on that, we want this to be a terminal station. We'll put it maybe there. We need to get some road in here. Across this way. Wait, bus lane. We don't want a bus lane on this. This is a nothing road. You can come across to there. Like, technically, that bit of road there is all we need, because we're connecting our train station to our quarry by road, but it looks ugly, so that's why we're drawing in these other bits here to make it look a bit nicer. There we go. But none of that is needed. We could even delete this other road out here, but it makes it look a bit nicer. Now this platform here, so we've got one platform, that's where we're going to drop oil off, or pick things up, I don't know. Then we want two through platforms, like two through lines, for anything that's bypassing through the station. And then we're going to have another cargo platform. We might need to adjust that later, but that lets us make the most use of all of these tracks. And over here, let's get our track line, just regular track, because we don't have anything high speed yet. We'll bring you straight out, like this, and then we'll bring a branch out like that. Now from there, you want to connect up to the middle track here. That's what we've got. Let's make sure it... Yeah, that seems reasonable, what it did. We'll accept that. We'll draw the next one in. Why is it drawing it with catenary? I said no catenaries. Tools. Upgrade. Yeah, we don't want a catenary through here. Like we're just not ready for it yet. It's not worth the extra cost to us at the moment. And then from here we need to get over to there. So over here we're going to do the same thing. We are going to put a bit of track straight out. From here we're going to kink to the left. And then from there, let's just draw it straight over there and see what it does. So that's okay. Let's put traffic signals in here. We'll resolve that. But that seems like an okay train route. Let's accept that. And then we'll draw a second line in. Make sure it's going in the right place. It is. Cool. Now all of our trains just made the land super ugly. So we've got to smooth it out. This is going to be the expensive part of this. I mean, it wasn't too bad through this section. Over this side, it was pretty bad in some spots. Yeah, much nicer. Like, look at that. And we just want to like smooth it out. I mean, it'll do. It doesn't do anything except make it look nicer, but we're also making sure our things look nice. And we need to resolve this crossing here. So we're just going to pause so that the game doesn't break, because this is a main connection between two cities. Delete those bits of road. Let's give ourselves some space going back. Now, this is between Gawler and Wagga. We're probably going to put traffic, like a bus route through there. So let's get our large country road here. Maybe we'll get the 6-laner with a bus lane. So like we're ready for this route. So if we just draw that in, we can see that it's put traffic lights in again. We can press M and N to tell it that we want, in this case N, to go down to make it a tunnel. So there, it's not particularly nice on either end. I mean, that's pretty steep, and this end is pretty steep. But we can adjust them later as we need to. But we've handled that section with that tunnel there. We can unpause and keep going. Let's have a look at our lines. Our planks and our logs are still going okay. Launceston Tools has picked up now, which is awesome. How are our Hobart tools going? They're getting through most of their platform there. That's good. This guy's bringing in some more. How's everything else going? We're not getting enough planks there. We've got a ship arriving for planks. And we've got another ship arriving here with planks. Is that because we're running out of... So we're running out of timber. Okay, so we need more timber ships again. So let's put another 2 timber ships on there. And with those 2 timber ships, they'll help move this timber up to here, which will then let us put another plank ship on to get our planks going up here. It's not quite ready yet, because we run out of timber. Silly. That's what happens when factories level up. But it won't take long. Once these 2 new ships get into action, hauling timber here, these planks here will back up pretty quickly. So we've kind of resolved that for the moment. We need a train depot over here. Let's put it like in the countryside here. So we can use it for multiple different sidings if we have to. That will do there. Oops. We want tracks. Now from here, let's bring one into there. And we'll put one going around the other way as well, just in case we want to do that for some reason. There we go. Let's smooth these out again. Just get rid of the sharp edges. There we go. That's much nicer looking. One thing we haven't done yet is our signaling. So the train line knows that it can only have 1 train on each bit of track. So I have a mod that lets us do auto signaling. I'm always going to want one-way signaling, pretty much, and auto signaling turned on. Now our spacing, we're going to use probably 350 meter spacing, because I don't think we're ever going to get trains, I expect, longer than 350 meters. And that will mean that each train has its own section of track. So just one click and we can see it puts them in there for us. Now after there, I do like to do a bit more specific things around junctions. So I'm going to put one just before the junction, one just after, the same going the other way. Except over here, you just need the one. And then after, it will start auto signaling again. It stopped when it got to the station, because it considers that another junction. That's okay, we can put our own signal just before the station, and another one just after the station. But it still thought that was close enough to the station that it wasn't going to do anything. So let's put it out of the station a little bit, maybe there. So let's put in another one. Then down here just before this junction we want another signal. Then we have to do it going back. So I'm going to put in this one first, because it was done automatically. Then put that one in manually, so they pair up. The same over here. So that one will be fine there. This one we did manually, this one was auto. So let's put it in. And let's put this manual one in. And that one came out there fine. We don't need one there because Like there's no join. So I think that's all of our signaling done. But we need to signal this side. So this was another auto signal. We can put that in there and just put another signal on this side of the junction. And that will get us through to the end of the line. So let's create this line. This is Wagga to Launceston, and it will be a rail line. Wagga to Launceston. Stone is a grey type colour, so let's pick a, maybe not that dark, but we put the same on twice. We're going from here over to here. Now both of them are single platforms, so it won't matter which side we go. At Wagga, we do want to wait for a full load. We'll wait a while for it. We are picking up stone, unloading nothing. At Gawler, we are loading nothing and unloading everything we have. Now, let's get a train on that line. We're down to 7 million, so we have to keep that in mind. We're still going to buy this train and put as many of the gondolas on as we can afford. Yep, so they're the ones that move stone. Oops. So we can't afford 3, we can only afford 2. It's not very many, but it will get it moving. We colored this a grey type color. Put you on our stone line. So there was a lot of investment there to get that stone going, but you can see we're already putting some out. And while this is not using much, possibly that was an okay move. We do need to get our construction materials into Gawler though. Oh, a new train. So let's upgrade this road out here. We want to put a truck stop. We just need one drop-off point. Now, how level is this? Not very. We're quite down on money because of that train that we just bought. So we're counting on it to bring home money. Let's borrow some just to let us finish our delivery line here. We do need to flatten this out a little bit first though. Let's pick that height there. We want a flat area here. So this is where our depot is going to go. Just like down a little bit there. Now we want our roads. We want our little one-way. Oh no, we want to configure this first. Configure it. We don't want that entrance. We want our exit here. Our entrance over here. Now we want our little one-way street. Go out here. No bus lane. And one on this side. Maybe we'll go there, down to there. Let's smooth all this out a bit, because it looks kind of ugly. There we go. And this, where do they want the stuff in here? The construction materials are on this side, so let's put a truck over here, and this will be our Gawler Conmat. Truck line, Gawler Conmat. Conmat for construction materials. It's a ready type color. We're going from there to there. And that route seems okay. We want our trucks to wait for a full load. They pick up... What do they pick up? They pick up construction materials. And we need a truck on that road. We don't have any depots over here so far. So let's build a depot. We'll build the depot out of town. Over here. Right near our truck stop. We'll put a little road over here. And build the depot off of that. I mean, we could just put it straight into the road, but I think this looks more aesthetically pleasing. Now we want to buy. We're hauling stone. Now we've got no, we're hauling construction materials. So we will need just the flatbed truck again. We'll just put one of them on that line. Color it red on our Conmat line. Okay, where's our train? It's coming back this way. Mostly full load. $1 million a year to run. I think now we are, like, we've set this up, we just need to wait to bring some more money in. We're going to repay some of this because it costs nothing to take out more loan and repay it. So we're able to do more, and you can see, like, let's repay one more. So we've still got 600,000, and we couldn't afford to do our stuff before, so we've still been able to bring money in that time. While we wait for this to get going. So yeah, you're still 50, so this will struggle to level up initially. We might need to downgrade our train here. We might have gone a bit overboard. Let's just see how much he gets paid when it delivers. 400,000. And he has an annual running cost of 1 million. I think he's going to struggle to earn us any sort of money. So I think we're going to have to, as nice as it would have been to use it, I think we're going to have to go for one of these cheaper ones. So that's 550 a year, Sky. So that'll save us 200,000 a year. And it's still good. It's probably worth it, and it goes a bit faster too. Yeah, I think that will be worth it. Oops, wrong grey. It's unfortunate. It would have been nice to use that other train, but this one's still okay. It will be cheaper for us though, so that's good. Yeah, only 900,000 running costs a year. How's our stone production going up this end? Yeah, so it's still not spitting out a lot of stone. But it will get there. So 36. I mean, we kind of want it getting to 36 when we're arriving. So we pull in, take stone, and leave. But this has started putting construction materials outside. That's awesome. And our truck is coming back out of town to come and pick them all up. Okay, so we've got this line working. Now we just need to turn it profitable. So 36 is just pulling in. So we picked that capacity almost perfectly. So he's going to pull in, take 36 of the what was on the platform. There's 2 left over. So that's essentially the perfect size for what it can do. From when it goes down and back, it produced 38. This truck over here, how's he going? 11 more to go. He's taking 13, so that's okay. I think we're going to speed up a little bit though now. We'll go on 4 times speed, so that these can start moving. Here's our train in here. Look at him fly at quadruple speed. Let me click you. If we look at that line, yeah, it's not doing the greatest. Oh, so this is still the same year. I didn't realize that. So maybe that's okay. It's like it's just making a profit. I guess that's okay. Now down here, we're on our way back, and we're gonna have a little bit more stone this time sitting on the platform, but not enough for another wagon. Don't think it's ready for another wagon yet. But this is creeping up. But I also don't think it's ready for another truck. Like 54. Maybe it is 31 and it's in the city. Yeah, it probably is, because it's 2 lots of 26, or 2 lots of 13 is only 26. Yep, let's put another truck on there. So we've now got 2 trucks moving here. We've just run out of stone. Well, I don't know when we run out of stone, but our train is just arriving back, dropping off the stone that it has, and taken off again. How is this train going now? I think it's gonna be okay. I think we'd have struggled with our diesel train because of the extra running costs. But scaling back a little bit, I think we've managed to keep it profitable. And this, okay, so we've got our trucks going in, coming back. They're coming back along this road. I mean, that's not the greatest road. That's this guy. Let's just upgrade this road for them then. 12 buildings will be moved, that's okay. Expensive, but okay. I think our ships are what's keeping us alive at the moment. So yeah, our planks and logs are keeping us alive. Let's come down here and see how they're going. So we've got a lot of... Look, we've got so many planks at the platform. So this is ready for that other ship. Oh, I typoed the line. We had a squiggle brace instead of a square brace. Okay, so we need to get this other ship down there ASAP. Because our tools up here will still be running out every now and then. But, wow, look, it's getting ready to level up again. That means it's going to be wanting a lot of materials. It's probably going to push this up and over again as well. I don't think what's this guy? So he managed to get a full shipment. I guess they're just, like, I'm looking at this going, the ship is just across the river. how is it gonna get there and be ready? But like if we sit here and watch it, like it's just getting over and then it's taking basically everything. And our ship leaves. Up here at our planks. This is the... oh, that's the second one. Like we're so... I've got so many. I think this will like settle down a bit now. We're not gonna do anything there. Our tools over here, we're losing tools. Does this really need that many tools? 176 tools. Gee, that went up a lot. Let's put some more trucks on there then. Yeah, it's just our Launceston buses that are losing us money. Even our intercity buses are making us money. They're at capacity. Really? Look at all these people waiting for our Launceston buses. Well, out of here, let's get some more then. Let's buy 4 more. If we just clone them, you can't choose where they spawn. But if we tell them to create here, they'll go to this depot first. And around Launceston, that bus route not at capacity. And around Hobart, oh, we got a load of people waiting here as well. Does that mean we've got many people off of the road? No, we've still got just as many people on the road, except now we've got loads more on our public transport as well. Our Hobart buses, they're managing. They're not doing like super well, but they're not losing us money. I guess we'll count that as a win. But our intercity buses, they're like smashing it. How's this guy? Where's our ships? Here he is coming back. Maybe we do need another boat on there. I'm hesitant to though, because that line is, it's absolutely killing it. Let's do it. Manage vehicles. And hope that we can produce enough planks to suffice. Because our tools up here leveled up again, so 500. Our planks, oh, we're probably going to need to get that up to 500 as well. Like up to 600, sorry. Before we start producing more. But it will be, because the demand went up, it will have started making more. Even though we're not needing more logs to do that yet. It's doing well, but I also feel on edge about it. That it's like gonna burst anytime soon. We got through our passengers here, that's great. What do passengers look like up here? We still got a lot of private transport. Does that mean all our private transport is going over to Gawler? It's still kind of going the same way we're going. Oh, we just got low frequency or something? 91 seconds, that's pretty good. It's better than these guys. Alright, how's our stone quarry going? Okay, that's backing up a lot there. And this is leveled up. Because this is requiring more? Not quite. So our train here, we need more carriages on the back. Gondolas, we'll put another 2 on there. We'll have to recolor it. Oops, too dark. Just to help shift some more of the stone up to this end, because we're running out. And that's never good. So does that mean this rail line is actually doing quite well? It's just breaking even. As we add more cars, it will do better. But it's not doing poorly by any means. Our truck line is smashing it. I wonder, like, where else needed construction materials? Wagga needed construction materials. So maybe we use our other platform here and divert around this way. Bring stuff in over here. Did we have a bus depot in Gawler yet? We didn't. We probably should put that out here near facilities, so that if we need to bring a train in, we can like just add more platforms here. Get a line going down there, a line coming over here. Would we want to go? I think we'd want it on the other side though. Like we may need to rejig these to get like our cargo over on the left, because we built it so close to the facility here. Maybe that's gonna hurt us. How much stone have we got down there? We've still got loads of stone down there. I think we just need to just keep adding stuff on here. How far can we go? Wait, what's the hill like here? So we can use the contour line. So this is 6.4 meters. This end is 11 meters. In the middle here is 21 meters. So that is quite a rise at that end. So we probably don't want to, like, we probably want to be looking at our medium speed. 82. I think that's okay. Grey. But we're raking money in now. Our ships over here are doing awesome. So this guy pulled out with a full load of planks. This guy's... Oh, we're running out of logs. Were we? We're running out of logs. Does that mean we've got a queue down here? No, we don't have a queue down here. We're waiting on logs. So we, like, because it is 2 logs to 1 plank, that's making me think we need to bring our second, like, we're running out of logs here. We need our second log facility. Where is our second log facility? There isn't, there's only 1. So that's as good as we're going to be able to do on here. Okay, so we've kind of maxed out our planks, which means our tools up here are maxed out, relatively speaking. But they will have to go down because we need planks for other materials. Interesting. It's really weird that this map's done things like that. But okay, I think with that we might call an end to the episode. We put in a new train line that is make and bank. Let's look at the line. What's that? $500,000 a year it's netting us. Our ships have all leveled up. If we look at our plank line, look at this. It's utterly ridiculous, making us millions of dollars a year. Our log line, it's not super profitable, but it's doing the job. Our trucks down here, we're not shifting all of our tools into the city. Let's put another couple of trucks on there just to help them out. What other things did we have in this episode? We put in tools up here. They're also struggling to keep up. They've got a fair distance to drive though, so fair enough. Let's put some more trucks on there. We also added public transport around Launceston. There's still a lot of private transport, but we are getting our public transport up. And our intercity transport as well. We're taking about a quarter of it. It would be better if it was more, but it's not. It is what it is. We're doing what we can though. And that's it. Let's go and find our train and go for a ride on the train to finish the episode. Here he is. First person. Oh, let's sit. Let's sit here. Thank you everyone for coming in this episode. I do appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed what we've been able to achieve today. If you like this type of content, feel free to subscribe, give the video a like if you want to. I do appreciate it either way, even if you just come and enjoy it. Thank you everyone for your time here. It's greatly appreciated. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.